In our fourth portfolio, the objective is to use two cells, so for example A2 and B2, to make calculations with them. When we look over here in the textbook, we can see that our formulas are given for us, so that's easy. All we got to do is type them in there. So let's get to it. For an example, I'm not going to do it exactly for you, but for an example, I'm going to put in 10 feet for a length, tab over, and I'm going to put in another 5 feet for a width, and I'm going to tab over to perimeter. Remember, we said it's equal to 2 times that, so all formulas start with the equal sign, equals 2, and the asterisk is how we multiply, times the length plus 2 times the width. And I'll tab over to area, and area was equal to the length times the width. And we see our calculations are there. And from what we know, length times width, 10 times 5 is 50. That's correct. And the perimeter is just adding them all up. There are two lengths. 10 plus 10 is 20. There are two widths. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 20 is 30. So far, so good. Recall our formulas over here, and our perimeter formula. We see that the perimeter is equal to 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So if we divide both sides of that equation by 2, half the perimeter is equal to length times width. That means that half the perimeter is 15, and 10 plus 5 is 15. So if I want to see what the other alternatives are, I could put in here, well, if this is 9, I need it to add up to 15, so this must equal 6. Let's see if that worked out. Well, 30 and 50 we pulled down. Remember, watching our corner change, we pull down and we get our perimeter remains constant, which it has to, and our area changed. 9 times 6 is 54. So that works out, and we can continue our pattern if we wanted to by grabbing all of those, and we'll carry this down for a little ways. But notice what happens here is I can't have a zero length, and I can't have negatives, so I need to delete these zeros and negatives. So I delete those out. But notice my table is not complete because I just randomly started at 10. But I need this to go all the way up to 14 on this side. So make sure you make that correction when you actually do yours with the data that's provided.